My name is Daniel Horowitz, and I am a lawyer in California. In this video, I will help you understand switchblade knife laws in California. Switchblade knives are often associated with quick deployment mechanisms, although it is truly unclear whether their quick loading in the sense the blade is locked makes much difference in any real-life situation. However, there is a belief that switchblades are dangerous, and they are subject to strict regulations in many jurisdictions. In California, Penal Code Section 215.10 outlines the legal boundaries for possessing, carrying, selling, or transferring these knives. So let's start with the key question: what is a switchblade knife? A switchblade knife is defined as a knife resembling a pocket knife with a blade that can be released automatically through various mechanisms, such as a flick of a button, pressure on the handle, a flip of the wrist, the weight of the blade, or another mechanical devices. This category includes spring blade knives, snap blade knives, gravity knives, and similar types. However, not all quick opening knives qualify as switchblades. For example, a knife that opens with one hand using thumb pressure on the blade or a thumb stud is excluded if it has a detent or other mechanism that provides resistance to opening or biases the blade toward its closed position. Butterfly and Techna knives are prohibited switchblades under Penal Code Section 17235, 117.235, a broken spring knife, where the spring mechanism on the knife does not work, is not a prohibited switchblade. That's it for now. As always, if you need assistance with a criminal case, call me at 925-283-1863. Thank you for watching my video. So a lot of knives are technically switchblade knives. Now the next question is, what constitutes a violation of the switchblade knife law? Under Penal Code Section 215.10, a person may be charged with unlawfully possessing a switchblade in a vehicle, carrying it on their person, selling, offering, or exposing it for sale, giving, lending, or transferring it. To secure a conviction, the prosecution must prove the following elements beyond a reasonable doubt. First, the prosecution must prove possession or actions helping someone else possess the knife. The defendant possessed the switchblade in the passenger or driver's area of a motor vehicle in a public place, carried it on their person, sold it, offered it for sale, gave it, lent it, or transferred it to another person. There is a blade length rule. The knife's blade must be 2 or more inches long. There is an intent element. The defendant has to know he or she possessed, carried, sold, offered for sale, gave, lent, or transferred the knife. The other intent element is termed knowledge of characteristics. The defendant must know the knife had the characteristics of a switchblade. Be aware that the prosecution does not need to prove that the defendant used or intended to use the switchblade as a weapon.